It's not always about calories in versus calories out. I know some people are going to not love what I'm about to say. I spend the majority of my day working with women who are over 40 and who are looking to lose weight. The fact of the matter is that none of them actually overeat extremely, ever. In fact, most of them are constantly undereating, and pretty much all of them are very, very stressed out. And I didn't actually know the power of a calm nervous system on weight loss until I recently experienced it myself. For about 3 years, I was struggling to lose weight. I was still hitting the gym every single day. I was still eating a high protein diet, watching my calories, all of those kind of things that I've been doing for years that were working for a very long time, until I recently started working with a nutritionist who helped me learn about mindful eating and calming my nervous system around my meals. And it's the first time in a very long time that I've actually successfully been able to lose weight, not be inflamed, and feel really confident in my body. The state of your nervous system does have an impact on your ability to lose weight. It might not necessarily be the scientific reason in terms of energy burn versus energy intake. However, if you're stressed out and your cortisol is high and you're eating mindlessly and you feel like this every time you sit down to eat your meal, it's unlikely that the body is able to actually digest that food properly. It's very likely that you'll be quite bloated, and it's very likely that you'll be quite inflamed. And also, if you're going long spouts without eating anything throughout the day, it's likely that you're arriving at your next meal pretty much starving, and then that high anxiety eating is definitely going to happen. What's worked for me over the last couple of months has been mindful eating. Somebody who struggled with disordered eating in the past, the calories in versus calories out thing was amazing for me for a really long time, because I was able to understand how to control what I was eating and how to have control over what my body looked like. But a couple of years ago, I lost that control, and in its own way, that was kind of a good thing because it helped me to be a little bit less obsessed. However, it was a very uncomfortable time for me, and I'm so glad that I've recently discovered mindful eating and managing my nervous system around food. My new routine is to eat something as soon as I wake up, or within half an hour of waking up, eat a substantial breakfast. Again, about 2 or 3 hours later, a substantial snack, and then again, lunch, and then dinner. After dinner, I take a nice big break in between eating and sleeping, at least 2 hours, and I like to fast overnight until I wake up in the morning and then feel very hungry again. But the key thing that's made a huge difference for me is actually grounding and taking a moment to just calm my nervous system before I start eating. I'll literally sit with my food in front of me, my hand on my chest, my other hand on my stomach, and just breathe and try and think about what I'm gonna eat. Take a time to notice how I'm feeling and calm my body before I start eating. And that actually is helping my digestive system work from the mouth all the way through to the stomach and all the way out the other end, which has been honestly a game changer for me. And as a result, I'm way less inflamed. I've actually lost weight, and I'm enjoying all the food that I'm eating without worrying about how many calories are in every single mouthful of my food.